So for this video, guys, we're going to be looking at a play called Fade Smash as a base play, one in which one setup will beat all coverages. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put the X on a zig, Y on a streak, block your running back, and then take your A receiver and move him to the left. And when you move that tight end over, what's going to end up happening is you're going to have the scheme of making sure that when we move that player, it's going to look very similar to a lot of the run plays, a lot of the other plays that we have the one play score. So we keep that in as many plays as possibly can. And what I'll do with this defense, this is going to be cover 2 that we're going to look at. We'll put them in the deep blue. The A receiver is going to be pretty much every coverage on this flood concept to the left-hand side, due to the fact that in Madden 19, people don't have eyes in the back of their heads. So if you drive them off with a player, it's kind of like the Maddens of the past, that you really have a good opportunity to get a deeper corner in that spot. It's kind of one of the better route combinations in the game. We're going to utilize that to beat all coverages. You're going to see that the A goes over here. I do like to kind of get behind this player, throw this ball right here, and you can see that you're going to have a pretty easy throw and catch when it comes to cover 2. So now let's look at cover 3, and I do feel like this is a little bit easier against cover 3 with the same exact setup. It's going to look very similar. It's just that with the X on that zig route, it does drive that cloud flat a little bit quicker down, so you're going to be able to throw it to this A as soon as he kind of gets over here. Catch that on a rack catch, get up the field, and get yourself some good yardage. That was against cloud flats. Now we're going to show you against the hard flats, and you can see that it's going to work just the same. We don't have to convince that hard flat to come down, so it's going to get open a little bit easier, a little bit quicker, and you're going to see that as soon as that you have that ability to, the guy goes to the left, you're going to be able to throw it to him, do that same rack, and get yourself those successful yards. Now there is a really nice option to this when it comes to cover 3 that I like to do, especially if I get the opponent to kind of jump to the left-hand side of the field. So when we do this motion, obviously, we're going to be a little bit heavy to the left. So most people are going to possibly shy that way, especially if we beat them on the pass on this route. Now that's what we really want to go to, this B route. The B does a really good job of getting inside ability on him. You just want to kind of bullet it, rack catch it, and get some really good yards there. I do like to kind of step in the pocket a little bit, only because of the fact that a lot of times if you step in the pocket, you're going to get a good opportunity to get the user to kind of freeze, thinking that you might be running. And when they do that, it usually opens up your passing lane. So you see I kind of go like this. I kind of step up in the pocket a little bit, throw it on its break, bullet it, and you're going to have some good success there. Now, lastly, let's look at cover 3, but let's leave them on the curl flats. We don't know what the meta is going to be. It's early in the year. So basically what we want to do is make sure that we have an option on this as well. And what you're going to do is look to the left-hand side. If you see that they're matching, which basically means that they are kind of looking like it's man coverage because they're going to go from zone to man, so they match the routes, you're going to want to look at the B receiver. So you look to the left-hand side, you see that the A looks like he's going to get matched. Now you're going to throw it back to this player, and you're going to have the success. That's why we like that route as well. It really does a good job of beating that zone to match coverage on the right-hand side of the field. So now let's look at cover 4, and we're going to look at cover 4 palms because that actually plays this much better than any other cover 4. The other cover 4s literally allow you for a lot of zone manipulation. So, but this cover 4 palms here, what we're going to do is we're going to allow ourselves to get matched up. Okay, what that means is basically they're going to go ahead and play a little bit different of a man coverage. You want the B to go all the way across the field, then you want to go ahead and really go for the one-play score. The reason for that is if they're in match coverage, what you're going to see on this instant replay is that one player that drives everybody off, he's going to open up that underneath lane, and even the ball's in the air, that guy is not looking at the ball. So because he's not looking at the ball, he's not making that break, and we're going to be able to throw it to that player, you know, for that one-play score opportunity. Now, if they change cover 4 palms to something where they take the quarter flats out and they put them into like either clouds or hard flats, we're going to show you how that works here. And really what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on your Y receiver, okay? So here we go. Watch that Y receiver. And you're just going to kind of lob it up there. All right. So when you're doing your progressions, we want you to kind of look at the zig first, look at the streak second, the corner third, and then the S route fourth, right? Because you don't want to miss that opportunity to throw that bomb. People are going to have a tough time knowing how things react in cover 4 in the beginning of the year. So I don't think you're going to see as much cover 4, but people may really like cover 4 palms because of the way it kind of matches up. So in that instance, I want to make sure you know if they change that, you're going to have that one play score opportunity. And that's why we really like this play as a base play.